It's about that time to get your weekly fix. You're listening to two friends dishing it out. Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth on irlonestar.com and Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1. It's Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth right now.
Welcome to the show. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Good morning, Jennifer. Say hi to everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, so as you would suspect, this is in fact live radio, in case that was any question in your mind. 8 minutes after 8 on a Saturday morning, and you're listening to, like I said, Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith on Lone Star Community Radio. We'll be joining you till 9 o'clock this morning, sharing a little bit about everything going on in our world and in our community. So how was your week, Jennifer? You had a good one? Easter was good, and week's been good to you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. Well, I know for me, Easter was great. It was a huge, busy week for me. And I know you had mentioned it too, like on Facebook, saying that it's just becoming like a cluster of activities these days.
Yes.
And that's true for the season. So you can imagine we've got a lot of activities and events coming up. And actually got a shout out from one of our listeners. Thanks so much, Anna, for reaching out about wanting to know about the activities and wanting us to really just kind of give us highlights or give our listeners highlights about what's going on throughout the week or weekend. So that'll be coming up. But I want to tell you something that occurred to me this week. You know how they say things happen in threes?
Yes.
All right, so if you are a listener, you may or may not know, I'm actually on Monday nights on Lone Star Country Nights from, 7 to 9. It's awesome. Well, I'm on my way home, dropped by a friend's house, leaving the house, been there hundreds of times, and out of nowhere, I ran into the fence on the way out, and it was ridiculous, all my fault. And luckily, no one was in the car. No one was harmed, of course, because I was just at a crawl. But I was in such a hurry. I don't know if that's ever happened to you. No?
Yeah, well,
She's looking at me like, no, not really.
remember I recently sideswiped a tree stump in my yard.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not the only one that
No.
falls, kind of victim to this. Yeah, I'm in a hurry, and yeah, that's what happened with you too.
Mm-hmm.
In a hurry to get home or whatever, and going out the driveway I've been to 100 times. Just, of course, hit the fence, and score is fence 1, Meredith 0. I'm just going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I went through I hadn't been through any kind of incident in a while. So when I call, get all this set up, it is amazing how much they have made this so easy for people now. Call State Farm. They get you the car info, tell you where to go, get the rental car. I'm loving it, right? Getting texts about where my status is. Buckaloo Chevrolet Collision Center, you're awesome. I mean, I'm loving this place, right? So then I realized that my car will be ready soon, but for now I'm in like this little car, and I feel like a gorilla in it. Like it's so little. I can't do anything. I'm like so small. And so that's the only thing, but it's really nice to have a little pickup because I haven't, I've been in my Toyota for a while, so then you get in this little car. It's a Jetta. Oh my goodness, it's so small. But anyway, so that happened early on in the week. That was Monday.
So how is the fence?
Fence is fine, of course. Solid steel and metal. It's great. It was my car that got a little action on the back, and all my fault, like I said. So I'm getting that fixed, though. Nice lesson for us all. And then, like I said, so it happens at 3. So that happened. Then I found out one of the saddest news this week, okay? In Milwaukee, 20,000 pounds of cheese was burned in a truck fire. And witnesses even said, this really breaks my heart to see the cheese all melted up. And I could totally relate.
Seriously?
No, it was.
I'm like, grab a chip and have some queso.
No, and people did. People attempted to. That's what I was saying here in this article is people were like, hold up, if there's any remnants, let me get in there and get a little treat, to go with my dinner. And the firemen had to be like, no, none of it's savable. Like, you can't save any of it, so you can't go in there. And people were all disappointed. And then it's so hilarious because I love cheese and coffee. Those are my things, Well, I have others too. I like bread too. But anyway, so when I heard that, I was like, dang, that is so horrible. Now, given it was like Velveeta and, Kraft, so it wasn't necessarily like, prime, but cheese is cheese. I love good cheese. So I was really upset with that. My favorite line in the article is the last one. I think it gives a whole new meaning to grilled cheese. Bam! Isn't that hilarious? You got to give it some. That's so
Oh,
funny to me.
Meredith.
I'm sorry. I know I'm a cheese. Okay, I'm a cheese ball. And then
Speaking of cheese.
I know. Oh, but I'm so lame. So that being all said, that was the second one, right? So that really like stirred me this week for real. Okay, and then
The cheese. Okay.
yeah, and then it was almost the last straw. I was not able to get a Starbucks unicorn frappuccino. They were all out. The limited time offer is for real limited. It not only is going on just this weekend, but you're going to be lucky if you get one. So just
Why did you even want that crap?
I was curious. And I like cute little pretty things. I do wish they would just put it like in a small little shot, like a mini version, because it looks way too much to try, like for 8 ounces. Oh, good night. So it actually is said to start off sweet and then go to sour. So it's pretty cool. You gonna try it?
Absolutely not.
Well, and I'm a plain Jane. Like I like my coffee,
You
bold
know,
and
there's like
black.
76 grams of sugar in that
That's
unicorn
what
drink.
that's what I'm reading here is like there is 410 calories, 16 grams of sugar, sodium 230, carbs is 62, sugar 59. Yeah, it's definitely not on the, friendly list, but a little treat every now and then never hurt a girl. What?
Uh, but
No?
but the unicorn frap?
Well, just the experience. I like trying new things, so I wanted to
I
try it.
will never be on board with that unicorn thing.
Do you think you'd ever do those Fear Factor, like the bugs?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, just try
Heck
to.
no, sorry.
Oh, watch it. Watch it. Family friendly. All right, just checking because now I know how, your level of experiments. So obviously, unicorn, no. All right, good to know. So yeah, those were the three things that really rocked my world this week, and I'm hoping this next week gets better. Now I do have a chance the rest of the weekend because unicorn frappuccino will be available, just if you want to taste, but. Either way, we're going to keep on moving. We got so much going on, like we were saying earlier. It's become such a busy season, both for us personally and in our community, everywhere out there. So I know we've got a lot of great events coming up, particularly right here, right now. For those that are just tuning in or don't know the station very well, we're located right in smack dab downtown Conroe. And there's so many great events going on, particularly this weekend. We've got the Rising Stars and Legends of Texas event, started yesterday, still going on today. And I mean, when I drove up this morning to the station, there's barricades up, so everybody is ready for a good time. There's so many events. It's just going to be a great thing. In fact, it kind of ties into our guest today. We've got a special guest. He's no stranger to the airwaves, Mr. Rick the Reluctant Cowboy, his very self. And actually, he's looking really dapper. We'll get to that too. He came in this morning, special treat, because he's an afternoon guy, and he's actually really busy in the community. So him making time for us is awesome, and he'll be emceeing the event today. So it'll be a
Awesome.
really great way to find out what exactly is going on. As far as yes, so Rising Stars, be sure to come out 12 o'clock on free admission. All these locations you're going to see just a collection of different art from music, actual art, and any of the artists, and Rick will fill me in on more specifics because I know I don't know everything. But it's going to be a great event, and more than anything, just learn a bit more about the community talent and get out here with the family-friendly event. Always, you know how I am. So another thing today, actually, April 22nd, it is Earth Day.
Yes.
Yeah, so I could not find like any direct big events going on here in the Conroe Montgomery area. There probably are. So if they are, give us a shout out on Facebook. We'll definitely plug them and make sure our listeners know about them. But watch yourself. But as far as Earth Day that I could see, I know they've got like they did a ladybug release yesterday at one of the schools here in the area, and then at Exploration Green, which is in Houston, they're going to be giving out free food and event, kind of celebrating everything and learning about ways to conserve. And same goes for now I don't know how to say it, but Avenida. Avenida. So it's another Houston event. Anyway, so Earth Day, if you can get out and celebrate, if you're heading into Houston, you need something fun and free to go to, just Google it and you'll be able to find it out there. And then here, more locally, of course, Lone Star Convention and Expo Center, they're going to be hosting two great events today, which I was really intrigued about. One, I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of scared of these things, so I don't know if I'd be out there, but Southwestern Paso Fino Horse Association, they're going to be doing the Fandango Tejas 2017. So there's going to be a whole collection of different kind of horses competing and showing, all their talents.
Those are Pasafinos.
Pasafinos, thank you. Can you tell they're foreign to me? Plus, I was gonna say I have a fear of horses, so that's where I'm like, from a distance, you look good over there, but I'm not. They're beautiful, but I can't ride them. So, but those that want to, please get out there. You're gonna be able to see a beautiful group of people and horses today. I imagine it's free, so anything that'll be fun to get out there in the community, I love to do. That same goes for the Texas Venom Experience. So when I mentioned being afraid of something, it wasn't actually the snakes. I was talking about the horses. But if you're not afraid of snakes, or if you want to get out there and learn more about it, I mean, even some cool stuff, how we, can fight a lot of illnesses, with everything with the venom, using that, to do things. That's what I read on there. Anyway, so you're gonna want to get you're gonna want to get out there. And I have a mom of a little boy, and if I know he's jumping on it. I mean, any chance to be around reptiles, they love it. So, just my thoughts. But that being
Not
said, last but certainly not least, and just to mention, because if you are in the area, you have seen this section grow and grow and grow. I mean, it's booming out here, right? But right there at the Boy Scouts property. They bought it out, the Grand Central Park, and we've been seeing the development. Is it happening? How quick? What's going on? What's going on? And they are finally open up for their jamboree this weekend. So I'm not going to be there, but I'm so glad that this next chapter of the property is open, and I hope it's going to be a great success. I think the weather's going to be really good today. Let's take a look. Okay, there's 30% chance of rain, but that gives us, in our odds, statistically in our area, that means, there's a good chance you won't get rained on, maybe, right?
70% chance of sunshine.
Oh, that's right. I love it when she does that. Yes. Look at the glass half full. Thank you. All right. Well, as many of our listeners know, we love the top three. Okay. If you're just tuning in, Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith. Good morning. We're here till 9 sharing about fun stuff with us and in the community. So our top three is going to be coming up. We've got something new for you. And then, like I said, Rick, the Reluctant Cowboy, special guest coming in, kind of tell us all about his world and everything that he's got going on in the community. So stick around. You're listening to Grit and Grace on Lone Star Community Radio.
I don't know about you, but I need me some more of that grit and grace. Where are you at, Jennifer and Meredith?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith. Yes, we are live till 9 o'clock, sharing about our world and those things going on in the community. We have a lot of great things going on this weekend in our area, so be sure to stay tuned. After the show, we'll put them on Facebook, and of course, Google your way around to the activities, Conroe, Montgomery area for April 22nd. And I mean, they'll pop up, won't they? So anyway, that being said, we got our top three this week, and I'm not going to lie, I waited till the last minute. So when I sent this to Jennifer, she was like, all right. So she did it off the cuff, but I was so excited to hear some of her stuff. So Jennifer, why don't you start with one of your top threes? And this week, we're actually going to be doing it on songs that really get you started in the morning, get you going. So what's one of yours? Give us a little story before I play the clip.
Well, let me preface this by saying that you asked for my three songs that get my day right, not get me going in the morning. So, I was trying to think off the cuff and songs that are upbeat and what can turn my day around is kind of where I went with. So,
oh, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
When you say that, because again, this is live. And so I try not to do too much together with her so we could just be spontaneous. And that's true. Like my verbiage there, what I meant was kind of get you going, started in the morning to get going. And you're right. My text may have said, get you going.
But
so
that's okay.
Okay. So this is the first one that Jennifer told me about. All right, we know the rest of that. Okay, so Now the list you sent me makes a lot better sense because I was like, "Good night, she's bold." She's like, "I'm gonna start off right in the mornings," and I'm like, "Okay." All right, so yeah, that was Def Leppard, "Pour Some Sugar on Me." Top three songs of what songs get you going. Um, that was Jennifer's pick. So this next one is from me, and I'm not gonna lie. When I hear this, it's again, you'll get to know I'm a bit of a cheese. So when I hear this, though, it gets me started. Like I get so excited. I'm all, all
Yeah,
right, ready?
20,000 pounds of melted cheese made you sad.
Well, it would make you sad too. Yeah, it did make it sad. All right, so here's this next one. It is one of my top three songs that when I get started in the morning, kind of get me going and help me wake up with my coffee.
That's a good one.
Is that a good one for waking up in the morning? Walking on Sunshine, right there.
Yeah, to actually get you going in the morning. Yes, I could see that.
Oh, good night. Oh, I have a feeling I'm going to get in trouble off air. Okay, yes. So, okay, top three songs get you going in the morning, but Jennifer didn't know the in the morning and tail end. So let's continue with her list. This next one, why don't you tell us a little bit why you pick it?
Just because I guess I'm a little bit hood.
Things I didn't think I'd hear
Deep
this
down.
morning.
Deep down, I think I'm a little bit hood. So
Let's see how hood.
Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity.
That right there, some Eminem, "Lose Yourself." That is hilarious. I love it. Well, and I mad respect for Eminem. Not my favorite artist, but I could see how that song could definitely get
no,
you
I
going.
know who your favorite hood artist is.
What you talking about? What? Who? No. Okay, don't give me those eyes. We're not gonna. No, you're not.
A show that we attended together.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was so much fun. We couldn't pass it up. Snoop Dogg, are you kidding? And the seats? That's impossible, girl. You're not gonna say no. If it would have been, the
It was an
Lollipop Man, I
adventure.
would have been like, yeah, let's go.
It
Good
was an
seats.
adventure, yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious. Good times. All right, so Jennifer, "Losing Yourself," Eminem, one of her top three songs to get her going. And we'll go to mine now because you first had, of course, your Def Leppard. I like the genre hop there. You went to Eminem. All right, so for mine, I had, the "Walking on Sunshine." This next one, again, I'm flipping genres too, but for some reason, it just gets me going. Actually, from a movie, and then I just fell in love with the song by itself. Ready? Yes. Okay. She's looking at me like I'm crazy. All right, Edwin Starr, 25 Miles. From Adventures in Babysitting. When I hear this song, it reminds me so much of Go, Go, Go. Anyway, gets me going. So that's one of the things, too, you'll learn is I love me some Motown, and I love some old classics. So I'll enjoy it all the time. Mr. Edwin Starr. Did you know him before? Nothing?
Yes.
Oh, you did? Oh, good. Yay. All right. So, yeah, that's one of my top three for sure. Get me going in the morning. How about you? What's your third? Not to say it's, last and least important.
Who doesn't love Marvin Gaye?
I know. And this is, again, back, if you're just tuning in, listeners, Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth, we do the top three every week. And this week is top three songs to get you going. When I text Jennifer, I said, give me your top three songs to get you going, right? But I forgot to mention the tail end. I meant like in the morning, to get you going in the morning. So that being said, her collection of music is I understand it much better. I get this last night and I was like, what?
Oh.
So this is her.
Let's finish the day off right.
I know. This is her third song here of what she would say gets her going. Yeah, we all know. Beautiful right there. In fact, when I think of this voice now, when I'm sitting here in the station looking at our guests, he is our Marvin Gaye of the station. Like, he's got that sultry voice and everything. No pressure, no pressure. Rick's like, oh. But no, Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. And that is a beautiful classic song, and I have to say, it makes so much better sense now that I know you didn't realize that in the morning.
Exactly.
Kind of like get your day started right. It just would. Anyway, all right, so that being said, I want to play you my last one, all right?
Go on
So,
with it.
again, the top threes, and Jennifer already knows I love this song, but I don't know if she knows that this is one that I will, like, jam to in the car after I drop off my kiddos, get some coffee going, and head to work. Ready for it? Little Led Zeppelin, I love it. No?
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Love it. Love me some Led Zeppelin. So, Whole Lotta Love is one of my favorites, and it's so good. You have to pay for that good song, man. I love that song so much. Anyway, so that is definitely one of my top three. I wouldn't say, I mean, there's plenty more, and I want to know what your top three are, don't we? What is some of the social media that could connect with us on?
Check us out on Facebook, Grit and Grace Texas,
Mm-hmm.
and Twitter is Grit and Grace Tex.
Yeah, the TEX. Yeah,
Yes.
they didn't give us enough characters.
I
but
know.
All right.
Check us out on YouTube, and you can also email us at gritandgracetexas@gmail.com.
Absolutely. And that's something, too, that we want to let listeners know is, yeah, the YouTube channel is a great way to connect with us and get to see some of the video. Yes, we're live on air on the radio, but we happen to have a YouTube channel. We'll be doing some podcasts. We'll give you info on that when it's all up and running. And definitely just continue to check out irlonestar.com for more info. This station is amazing. Not only do we play great country music, we play great jazz on Saturday afternoons and Sundays. We've got talk shows galore. So whatever you want to get plugged into, learn something, get connected in the community, it's just a great station. So you want to keep it here on Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1. You're listening to Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith, and we've got so much coming up, so we want you to stay tuned. We've got Mr. Rick, the Reluctant Cowboy, coming up next to join us. So keep it right here on Lone Star Community Radio.
Two friends hyped up on caffeine and sugar. It's Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith.
Welcome back. You're listening to Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith and Lone Star Community Radio. You can check us out on irlonestar.com or via the app, which is always easy access. I say go into your app store, download it. It makes it so much easier, right? You don't have to fool with the dial or anything like that. Love technology. And, of course, check us out on social media. We've got a YouTube channel. We've got a Facebook page, Twitter. So connect with us. Let us know what you want to hear. And definitely give us your thoughts. Like, I know the top three was something that we gotta work on for sure, because this morning we got a little messed up, but it was still hilarious trying to think of. So glad I know better now. But that being said, we have actually somebody coming to visit with us today, and he's not only of course, a master of many talents, but he happens to be also on air here with us. He's one of our station brothers, Rick the Reluctant Cowboy. Welcome, Rick. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Welcome to. Thank you so much for making time. By the way,
Not a problem.
This gentleman, not only is he the hardest working man that I know in this area, he happens, I guess, not need sleep, because I know. Apparently, he just doesn't need it, because I know he's really busy. The first time I met him, he had show prep going on, rehearsals and everything, and I was like, well, what do you mean rehearsals? Like, of course, I'm from the city, so I had no idea. Like, this world right here in Conroe is just amazing, right?
It's huge.
And so it blew my mind. I come in here, I meet Rick, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to be a girl Rick. Like, I want to do that, be able to do everything that he does. He is what I consider like the triple threat. You know?
Thank you.
Works with his hands. He's a handyman. He knows how to, of course, work the airwaves, and he also acts. So,
Oh, God, yes.
welcome, Rick.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. It's good to be on the show.
Thank you so much. So, how is everything going for you this week? Because I think you got something going on today.
Oh, man, this week has been just hectic. Really is.
It really is the busy season, like we were saying, right?
That's right.
So, tell me a little bit about what you've got in store today.
Hey, well, the Rising Stars and the Legends of Texas.
Huge event.
Absolutely huge event. Well, right here at Founders Park,
Right.
the plaza, on the corner of Metcalf and Main, we are having all kinds of acts. Every hour, at the top of the hour, we are changing acts. The first one coming up is a gospel with Wanda Devereaux et al. And she's just absolutely fantastic. I did a play with her, To Kill a Mockingbird over at the Owen. And she came out,
Really?
yeah, and she did a great gospel, and she's got a fantastic voice.
Oh, and I just,
Yeah.
oh, I love that kind of talent,
Mhm.
and especially live when you've got it right there. And I'm sure you experienced that a lot. But I mean, have you attended previous ones, like, or is the is this your
This is
first?
very first. This is the inaugural event.
Oh, okay.
The very
See,
first time.
and this is why I'm new to the area. Rick knows his stuff. In fact, he's been here. Well, you've been here well over, no more than 2 years at the station.
At the station, 2 years
But then here in the area, how long have you been in Conroe, Montgomery?
since '01.
Oh, one, really? That's fantastic. So prior to that, I understand, because if you haven't catched, or if you're just tuning in and new to the station, Rick, TRC stands for the Reluctant Cowboy. So give us a little history on that, sir.
The Reluctant Cowboy. Well, you can, now that everybody knows me and I am an actor and I need to get my last name out there, you can use my last name. It's
Oh.
okay. Everybody knows me.
Oh.
Everybody here knows me. So it's okay. You can use that. But I like to get the TRC out there. And it is, wow, TRC, the Reluctant Cowboy. All my life, I was raised in California.
Yeah.
I surfed basically until I was 25 years old. And I had a mohawk, and I was a rebel. I listened to punk rock. I listened to all kinds of West Coast stuff.
Right.
And I never, ever, ever listened to country. Oh, my God. No way. Tear in my beard, no, it ain't happening. I'm not going to, no whiny stuff.
All right.
Not going to do it. And so, long story short, came here in '01. I met my wife, currently Sherry. Beautiful wife. Oh, my gosh. Anyway,
He
she
is
wanted...
a Romeo, by the way. He's a Romeo, too. Go ahead.
She wanted me to play, in our wedding, she wanted me to play a Lone Star, an amazing, the song by Lone Star.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the only country song I let her play in our wedding. No one.
Really?
Yeah, well, fast forward a couple of years, and then I listened to Zach Brown Band one time. And it was a Jimmy Buffett, because I'm a big Buffett head. I'm a parrot head, back big time. And I go, oh, my God, really? Jimmy? And, I got to listen to Zach Brown. So it evolved from there, and then all of a sudden I'm listening to it, and then, God, I like it, the brand new country, FGL and Jake Owen and Brett Eldridge, and I mean, all these, God, man, I like this music.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And then we started doing old-time radio hour here on the station at the Owen Theater. We would do it live. And Dick says, hey, listen, I've got an opening. I want you to be a DJ. And I said, okay, sure, I'll do it.
Right.
And it just evolved from there.
Well, and
Yeah.
it wasn't your first time, because you did
No.
some before. So you
In
were
college.
already comfortable. And frankly, I mean, it sounds like, again, that goes, and when he speaks about the Owen Theater, it just parlays into also his other talent,
yeah.
which is acting. I mean, I did not realize that you'd been a part of the acting scene in the community since '06,
Yeah,
correct?
'06, yeah.
That's just fantastic. And I had really the pleasure of getting to see you recently in the Three Musketeers.
God, that was a great play.
Oh, that was, and it was
Loved
my
it.
first experience inside the Owen Theater.
Mhm.
I have yet to be into the Crichton. I cannot wait. It just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna
It's a
happen.
totally different experience.
Sure.
Really is.
It's just we're sandwiched in between them, so I just want to make sure. And of course, all the local business here, I love reaching out and connecting with them. And so you definitely want to get out here. And when I went to the Owen Theater, I was so impressed, because it's just beautiful performances. And I just happened to meet Rick, like, I think 2 weeks, 3
Yeah,
weeks
something.
before.
Yeah.
So I walk in, I see this man with facial hair, full beard, mustache, everything. And then he proceeds to tell me, he's like, well, I'm actually preparing for a role. And I'm like, oh, nice. This is awesome. Like, he gets to, live out his passions,
I do.
which is really
I do.
awesome. So
It's very cool.
I'm sure you just love your days, especially given, being able to, like I said, do all your passions. Because he also does stained glass work. And
Yes, I do.
I mean, it's just the triple thread. It's awesome.
I'm the maintenance man for our house.
You're the
I
one.
do all maintenance on my house. Yeah. I do a lot of stuff.
Do you
It's very
take
cool.
requests? Yeah, I was going to say, I know you take on-air requests, maybe some handy requests.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe? All right, we'll see.
I'll make you a piece of stained glass for you. I can do that.
Oh well, and actually, you have one of your glass pieces
Yes,
featured right here by
that's
the
right.
station, and it's beautiful. And I'd love for a lot of our listeners to know how to check you out. So where can they find you on Facebook?
On Facebook?
Yeah.
I don't really have a Facebook page for my website. For
Oh,
my
what's your
stained glass,
website?
it's
Oh,
RS Mosaics.
Mosaics.
Yeah,
RS.
Mosaics.
And we're gonna get that up online after the show
Yeah, I
too to
didn't
make.
give that one to you.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's a new one. So like I
But
said, he's full of
Afternoons
surprises.
with Lone Star,
Oh
my
yeah.
Facebook page. Absolutely.
That was going to say, because he is the voice of the Afternoons with Lone
Mhm.
Star, Monday through Friday, 3 to 7. He is a staple here and one of the voices. And like I said, he is our Marvin Gaye of the station, I think.
I've been called the Velvet Voice.
Oh.
That's what they call me.
I love that. That's so cute. So, as far as just kind of plugging into the
Mm-hmm.
community, what can you say that you really, being from a transplant, technically,
Right.
but from California, how do you feel about the Conroe Montgomery area?
Wow. What can I say? Uh, when I first moved here, I thought this was a podunk town. Oh my God, Conroe. God, no way. Am I ever gonna stay here? And now I'm never gonna leave.
Right.
This city is growing so much and getting talent so very much that is just unbelievable talent that we're having. Um, we've got it coming up from Katy. We're doing the play right now at West Side Story at the Owen, and oh my God, it is the walls are now painted and everything is so the talents coming out of this area is phenomenal, just phenomenal. We get people from Katy, we get people from Humble, we get people from all over the Houston area just to come up here to be in our performances.
That's fantastic, and I didn't realize that. And that's something too that I loved is while I was watching the Three Musketeers, I was just enamored at not only the talent, but the
Hmm.
fact that I could actually potentially see these people, at the grocery store or
Yeah,
in
you can.
passing, and
Yeah.
it's just to have that talent right next to you,
Yeah.
including yourself. Because again, like I said, listeners, this is Rick the Reluctant Cowboy joining us on Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith, and I had no idea because he's such a charismatic guy that he could bring out a mean bone, but man, he could play something a little mean. I'll tell you, that Cardinal character was not too sweet.
No,
And
I've done that a lot. I've played a lot of mean guys at that theater, a ton of them.
So what's more fun? Is it being the bad guy or the good guy?
Okay, I've played a very funny clown, and we did the Fantastics,
Okay.
and I played Mortimer, the man who dies, and we did it in a carnival atmosphere. So I had a clown outfit, I had the yellow hair, I had the full makeup, and I was able to go out there and break the fourth wall, which is talk to the audience and connect with the audience, and I got to be a clown, and I had so much fun. I had a blast, but it's a totally different than playing a mean guy because I played Bob Yule in Mockingbird, and man, I got to look at people in the eye, and I just got to spit at them. I got to just be really mean, and then I played Mr. Potter in It's a Wonderful Life, and I got to be an old man.
And It's a
Hold on.
Wonderful Life.
Hold on.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful
on.
Life has
That's
reared its ugly head again.
Terrible.
Jennifer's love for this, and if you're listening, tuning in, you will come to find that apparently the world of It's a Wonderful Life follows
Yes.
Jennifer
Oh, is that
everywhere.
right?
Yes.
She loves this movie,
Favorite movie.
and it's so okay. Yeah,
And
so
Meredith has never seen it.
I haven't, but I will.
Jimmy
I would-
Stewart is, oh my God, he's so good in that.
Amazing.
Oh, God.
I agree. I think it probably. I mean, all the
You should.
accolades.
And we tried to watch it in color, and we
No,
had
no,
to
no,
stop
no.
it. We had to stop
Yeah.
it and put it in the black and white disc.
Yeah.
No, you have to see it in black and white.
Yeah, Clarence, it's just a great feeling movie.
Absolutely.
You know, when the bell rings at the end, and
Yes.
I'm not going to give it away, but it's just a good feeling.
I'm,
It really is.
I'm sure.
You're going to have to watch it now.
Okay. I can. I'm like, all right. Sorry, I'm messing with the video buttons. I'm all, okay. We'll put that on the list. Yes. It seems like yes, there's good times, but the drama in between just seems sad. Okay. Anyway.
Sign of the time.
I know. I'm like, ooh. So as far as today, I know with all the events going on throughout, because yesterday, did you get to experience or find out anything from yesterday too? I know it was right here in the smack dab in the middle of downtown.
I worked.
Oh yeah. What am I
I
saying?
was on the air, so I
Meredith,
didn't.
have some more coffee. Wake up. Of course, he was here 3 to
Yeah,
7.
right down here at the Texas Flag Park. They did a fantastic event of changing of the flags. Mary Sarah was there.
Oh
She sang the Star
yes.
Spangled Banner.
Oh, I bet that was
Oh
beautiful.
yeah, the place was packed. I mean, it was just absolutely great because they have like 9 flags that they bring down, and then they tell a little bit of story about them and have individual people, raise them and stuff. And very cool event. And that was to mark the San Jacinto Day for yesterday.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'm seeing it here, and then of course again it starts today at 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
And I mean, there's art, there's music. I see that even the symphony, the orchestra, excuse me,
Yeah.
Conroe Symphony Orchestra ensembles is playing. I mean, it's just
You
gonna.
should have 4 tickets there to give away.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Okay, he said it. He said I can
Well,
give it away.
they should be on the desk somewhere.
All
They're
right.
green. They
I'm
should be
gonna
right
take
there.
it. Oh, I see him.
Okay.
Oh,
There are complimentary
yay.
tickets to the Conroe Symphony Orchestra.
Oh, fantastic! And that happens today,
Those
correct?
are yeah, it happens today, but those are complimentary for the season, so you don't have to use them today. You can use them at another time.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look, he comes and he bears gifts. He brings presents via the
Isn't that amazing?
Conroe Symphony Orchestra. What an awesome treat. Yeah, so they're valid complimentary tickets, a 4-pack valid for any concert for the 2016-17 season. Of course, today's going to be a fantastic
Oh, yeah, it will.
performance. If you can make it out.
Mary Sarah is going to sing with us tonight
No way.
at the Conroe High School.
No
Yeah,
way.
she's gonna sing.
Oh, that's going to be wonderful. I think I'm
Yeah.
actually going to be there, but I can't talk about it. I got to keep it under wraps. I've been
Oh.
told I can't speak about it. But anyway, that being said,
Ooh, secrets.
I know. So that being said, yes, please, listeners, go onto our Facebook page, send us a private message letting us know. First one to get to us will get a 4-pack for the season. Again, it's complimentary tickets for any concert in the 2016-17 season to the Conroe Symphony Orchestra. A 4-pack. It's going to be, I bet, just a perfect treat for anybody out there. So all the listeners, go onto our Facebook page, Grit and Grace Texas, and you can definitely send us a message and we'll be able to get these lined up for you here at the station. Well, Rick, I am so excited that you're still with us because I actually had something in mind. If you're up for it, all right, so why don't I'm hoping, are you up for some games? Because
Sure,
you
let's do
said,
it.
what kind of genres do you like to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would love to see exactly, how large and vast your library is up
Sure.
there in the head.
Let's give it a go.
Because I was going to say, I'm like, I want to try something, but I don't know if necessarily you'll love it. So we'll see. Okay,
try
but
it.
I think you're going to,
Yeah.
you and Jennifer are going to go tag team each other for a game, who's going to win, and see exactly who can be the winner of the smash up, okay?
So then
Cool.
it wouldn't be a tag team; it would be
No.
like a head-to-head.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be a head-to-head. Okay, more coffee for me. More to come, more to come. You're listening to Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith, only on Lone Star Community Radio.
You're listening to Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith, dishing out your weekly dose of fun on irlonestar.com and Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1.
Here till 9 o'clock, which really just gives us like 12 minutes. So we've got to make it short. But before we let you go and have some fun for the day, hope you're having a great morning, by the way. We wanted to play a little game. We've got the wonderful Mr. Rick TRC joining us. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Good to be here.
And I like many of our guests, I love when they stick around and kind of play with us. And because I'm behind here doing all the buttons, boop, boop, boop.
This is a totally different thing for me.
I was about to say,
totally different.
if you're just tuning in, listeners, Rick the Reluctant Cowboy is no stranger to our airwaves. He's here Monday through Friday on Lone Star afternoons.
From 3 to 7.
3 to 7. Thank you so
And the
much.
drive time DJ. Yeah.
Yes, and he brings great music and a whole collection of, not only old classics today and some of the great ones you won't find, the locals. He's the one that's shown me a lot of who's here and what to plug, because we love to bring the local love.
Locals. You got it.
All the artists that are out there, we are so talented. Well, we're really blessed because there's so much talent in the area.
Oh, my God.
And that's what,
Unbelievable.
if you're just tuning in, Rick was talking about how his involvement in the community includes not, of course, just being on air in the station here, but he acts, he does, stained glass. So he's been a part of the community for over 10 years now, and he's loving it. And once, certainly anytime we have local love or talent, we want to showcase them and definitely get their word out.
Yeah, I do have a segment on my show every Thursday between 5 and 6. I have local artists, local people come on, and I interview them. And they could play music. They could talk about if they're doing a book or anything like that. It's every Thursday at 5.
Fantastic. Yeah, so you're going to want to stay tuned in to Lone Star Community Radio 24/7, really.
Gosh, yes.
But
Get the app on your phone.
right, I know it makes it so much easier. But yeah, so that being said, definitely tune in Monday through Friday, 3 to 7 for
Thank you.
some
That's a
good
good plug.
music.
Yeah.
Of course. We love our Rick TRC. Plus, right, I get to visit with them sometimes, before I go on Monday nights, because I'm on after him on Monday nights from 7 to 9. But that being said, I know in the short time I've gotten to know Rick that he does know some different genres besides just country and rock
Yeah.
and roll, right? And Jennifer does too. She was talking about having a little hood in her, so we'll see if she can bring it.
You really do you look like you're really the hoodie that's coming out. The blonde hair that just blows it for you.
Looks can be very deceiving.
That is hilarious. That is so funny. Okay, so that being said, so this week I wanted to play a fun game of kind of like I'm going to put a song mashup together. So I've got like 3 snippets of songs I put together in a little short clip. And I need y'all to guess, from there. So you can either do do you want to go one-on-one or a shout-out? I've got 5 rounds. It's up to you.
Well, whatever we have time for.
Yeah, well, we've got about 9 minutes. So
Okay.
I think why don't we do one-on-one. So first
Okay.
one, guess first, Jennifer, even though you are,
Absolutely.
of course, milady.
Absolutely.
All right. So Mr. Rick, are you ready?
Let's go.
All right, I'm going to play the song, and I want you to tell me the artist.
The artist. Okay.
Or
That's
artist,
a tough one.
artist or song.
Okay.
Yeah, either or.
Either one.
Ready?
Mhm. Well, okay, first was the band, Bob Marley, and then Def Leppard. I heard him so
one
quick.
more time.
Yeah.
One more time. But I'm sorry, he gets, yeah.
Oh, okay. Like I said, it was the band, Bob Marley, and oh my gosh.
You were so, I mean, I don't know about so close, but 2 out of 3.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. God, if I could. Okay,
I know, it's only like 2 chords.
I know. It's really bad.
One more time. Oh, you got the band? Mr. Bob?
AC/DC.
Yes!
Okay.
That's right. Okay, good job. Sorry, I had to give it to him. He's our guest first visitor. So the band, yes, The Wait, Bob Marley, Buffalo Soldier, and then AC/DC, Highway to Hell. So good job. Good job. All right. If you're just tuning in, we're playing kind of like Name This Mashup. I'm putting 3 clips together from snippets of songs.
Yeah, we didn't discuss this either.
Oh, I know. I'm springing it on you. But
Yeah.
I love that. I love live. I love springing in on
good.
you. And I love technical difficulties because it allows me to, just spread my wings and fly.
Live radio.
Right?
What
Watch it.
happens?
Yeah, Rick is so good to me. I'm so glad he's here. Always and forever.
Aw.
And so round 2 to Jennifer. Are you ready, ma'am?
Come on.
Boy, I'm glad she got these.
I'm going to do it again. I'm pausing. Take it in.
It's Elton John,
Yes.
Guns N' Roses,
Yes.
and the third one I'm totally stumped on.
Jet.
It's like I know the.
And frankly, when I looked it up, I knew the song, but I did not know the artist. So that's why I'm like, I got to give it to you if you don't know the artist.
I hear
if you know
the
the
music
song,
keep playing. I don't know, but
can you sing a little? Let me
No.
know. You got to confirm, so I know you're
No.
not BS. Fine. Okay. She said no. I don't really. Okay. Daryl Hall and John Oates, Man Eater. But yeah, Elton John, Benny and the Jets, Guns N' Roses,
Paradise City.
Paradise City. Very good. And then who knew? I think it's Daryl Hall and John Oates. DARL. Yeah, it's something right. Okay, so good. 2 out of 3. I'm liking the odds here. Okay, I had to make it really hard because y'all are really good. I had to really challenge you. With that being said,
I'm glad you got those. Man,
all right,
that's terrible. Oh, God. That last one was a tough one.
all right. Round 3. Ready?
Man. Okay, the last one was Pearl Jam.
Yes, I knew he would get that.
Oh, the other ones are too poppy for me. Oh,
All right, 1 out of 3, because that first one, it was actually Michael Jackson. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough.
Gosh, yeah.
No, Cali Man?
No, I've never been a Michael fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pop music.
The second one is Lenny Kravitz.
Yes.
Lenny.
Yeah,
Very
Lenny
good.
Kravitz, Fly Away, one of
Okay.
the earlier
all right.
ones.
I know I've heard
Okay.
it before. I couldn't place it.
All right, this next one for you,
Cool.
Jennifer. All right, round 4. If you're just tuning in, Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith. We've got a few minutes left in our show. We're on every Saturday morning from 8 to 9. And we love to play with, of course, games, have fun with each other, share about the community. Today we've got Rick, the Reluctant Cowboy, with us. And we're finishing up the show with a great game of Name the Smash Up. I'm taking 3 songs, putting them together. They're going to name the clips. And I got to say, I'm really impressed, actually, they're getting it this quick. Because I don't know about you, but we're still waking up, right? So we're like, what? Oh. All right, so Jennifer, you're up.
Okay.
All right, round 4.
Paul Simon.
Uh-huh.
I get like 1 note for the third one.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to let you take the second sound bite.
Oh, crap.
It's on a loop, so if it keeps playing, that's why I pause it. But you're right. Paul Simon.
The second one, I recognize the song.
If you sing it for me.
I can't sing it for you because I'm not hearing enough to.
Play it one more time for her. Pretty violent around here.
Violet Sims.
Oh, I tried. I tried.
Blister in the Sun. And then this one,
Come on. Who wouldn't know that one?
The Who.
Who wouldn't know
which,
that one?
For a lot more of the younger folk out there, you're like, man, that sounds like CSI. Is CSI playing?
Right.
So if you're just tuning in, we've got a couple minutes left. Again, playing Name This Mashup. Jennifer and Rick are doing well. No one's acing it,
Nope.
but it's a lot of fun. So let's keep going. We're on our
Rick
last.
is doing way better than
He
I am.
is, and that's what is so awesome is Rick's got like a whole plethora of libraries up there, and I wanted to
But
do.
he has
Up there
some
somewhere.
years-
I
he
lose
has some
other things.
advantage against me. He's
That's
got
true.
the age advantage here.
Right.
Well, I don't.
I'm so old.
No, I'm
God, I
not saying
feel-
you're old.
That is hilarious. She's like, what you
Oh,
talking
man.
about?
You've had more years to listen
Yeah, I
to
have.
music than
A
I
few
have.
more. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. All right. You're PC on that one. Thank you.
That is hilarious. Okay, so now we're gonna have 2 talks alpha air. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's go on to round 5. This is the last round, so we're gonna see how well Rick can pull it out for us. All right, ready?
I want to say something expletive, but I can't. Oh my.
Yeah, keep it clean, family show.
Yeah.
Here
Oh
we
my
go.
gosh.
Ready?
Okay, one more time.
All right.
Sound like The Cure?
Let's try again. Ready? We've only got 1 more minute, I think.
No, I've all 3. I can't.
You can't.
I don't have
okay.
time.
Well, all right. Just so you know, and I'm
Beach
so,
Boys.
yes, Prince, Beach Boys, and Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire, right there. So, thank y'all so much for playing because that was so fun. I was like, yay!
I bombed on that one. Oh my god.
Well, no, and
Terrible.
it's really hard.
Thank you. You pulled me out of the fire. You pulled it out of that one for me.
Well, and you never want to make it like too, if you will, like really too hard for the guests. So at first it was like 3 seconds and I felt like I was giving way too much away. But anyway, that being said, we're close to the 9 o'clock hour. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I know today was a little crazy town, loosey-goosey, but come back every Saturday. Join us from 8 to 9 on Lone Star Community Radio, Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1. You can also find us online on Facebook, on social media, on irlonestar.com, and definitely check out out, like I said, Rick the Reluctant Cowboy every Monday, almost every day, Monday through Friday, 3 to 7. I mean, anytime you're in the car driving home, wherever in the afternoons, check him out on our station here at Lone Star Community Radio. I know today he'll be at the event for the Rising Stars and Legends of Texas.
Yes, indeed.
So please come out, say hi. If you see him, definitely
That'd be great, yeah.
show him some love, and just stay tuned to more of Lone Star Community Radio. We'll see you next week, everybody. Hope you have a good one. Thanks so much for tuning in this week, guys. Be sure to check us out every Saturday live, 8 to 9 on Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1. Also on irlonestar.com. But more importantly, subscribe. Let us know what you want to hear. Leave us your comments, right?
Yeah.
We want to hear from you, all right? Check us out online, too. Where can they find us online? Damn it, woman, that's what you're supposed to say. The social media. GritandGraceTexas@gmail.com. Online, all our social media platforms are at Grit and Grace Texas. Be sure to connect with us, guys.